Okay, KW here in the kitchen Friday night. We're going to make some wings tonight. It's Friday night. It's kind of crappy weather outside. I felt I'd come home, make some wings, some chicken wings on my NuWave oven, drink a few beers, and so forth. But I want to show you how much grease is really in chicken wings and chicken in general in the skin. It's brutal. It's nasty. But these chicken wings on a NuWave oven turn out crisp and juicy and just really, really good. So let's get started on this baby, and I'm going to show you how to do the chicken wings on a NuWave oven, baby. Okay, folks, here's my NuWave oven. Now, what I do for starters, you have to spray some of this Pam on it, or whatever this shit is here. You spray that. What I do is I spray this all over it. And you see my NuWave oven is pretty well beat to shit. So what you do then is, what I do is I take this off and I put this on first. You know, it's cracked, so I need a new one here. I'll probably invest in a one of those new fancy ones. And you take your wings here. You take your wings and you just slap them in here. You just put them in here and get them up. I put them in like this side up here first, and so I get them in here and get them all around, and then I pop these babies in and we put them in, and then I get them in and get them in and get them in and get them in and get them in. Okay, so I got these in. It's pretty good ones, and I have them all facing up like this. So what I do is I try to wipe my hands off and get some of this crap off. Get some of this crap off my hands, because if you're really constipated, that's the only time you should be. You never wash your hands, because it will give you the shits if you get salmonella. I'll tell you that right now. So I try to wash them off before I touch anything, and so then I go in and I put this on. You don't even want to touch anything if you're touching chicken. And so I wash my hands just to put this on, and you put it up there your NuWave. What I do is I set it for 30 minutes aside, and I turn it on. And here it go, and it's 30 minutes. We'll wait. We'll come back in 30 minutes, and then I flip them over. Breaker. Okay, folks, now the 30 minutes is done. So let's go in here. Let me see how I'm going to do this. This gets touchy now. Woo! Woo! Look at these mamas. Let me see if we can see them. We're only 30 minutes in. So let's look at them there a little bit. Get them in there. They're nice and crispy, but that upside is 30 minutes. So now what we're going to do is flip them over, crank it on another 30, and I start gnawing on them at 15 minutes. So let me get this going. So we flip them up. What we do is we flip them up here to get the backside going. And the grease is like overflowing at the bottom. And they're warm, they're hot, but they're already, some people, you could probably eat them right now, but yeah, we'll pull them up here and get them in, kind of crank them around. They're warm, ouch. But I'm about 3 PBRs into it right now, so I'm still feeling pain, but after I eat some wings and drink about 2 more PBRs, I won't be feeling it. So now we got them here like this. If you can look, let me look here. So we flipped them over. So now we're going to put the NuWave oven back on. We're going to flip it back on. And now we're going to crank it again. We're going to start it. Start it to, come on, baby. We're going to put it another 30 minutes. But at 15, what I usually do when 15 is over, I'm eating a gnawing on a few. Because they say 15 minutes aside, but I need them crisp. And again, look at the grease on my hands. The tons of greases fell in, and they're not even close to being where I like them. But they're looking really good. So let me grab a PBR and I'll come back in a little bit here. Okay, so we're back again. Now it's time to maybe check it out here. Okay, we got 10 minutes left. So we had 30 on one side, 30 on the other. I'm going to pull this out and show you how golden these babies look. Let me put it on pause here. Now you look at these wings and then you're going to be drooling, especially if you're knocking down some PBR like me tonight. I think I'm on my third or fourth one. So let me pull this off. And they are looking freaking good. If you can see these babies, they are looking good. They're good and crisp. I don't know if you can see this, but they're nice and crisp. Ooh, they are hot. So what I do is I pull a couple off, and I knock them down with, let me see what I got here. Hang on. Okay. This is what I put on these babies. I'm not going to get you in deep involved in it, but I put some Frank's Red Hot on. I put this shit on everything. But you get these wings off. And the best part of wings, and see this little end of the wing here? This shit is good. I mean, you soak it in like some Frank's and you bust it off. It's a lot of bone and stuff. There's a little backcountry, backwoods stuff. But you just eat all this. And there's more flavor in this part here than in the other part of the wing. And here you go. These got these wings here. And I watched a 60-minute special one time. And I'll tell you this. I watched a 60-minute special on chicken. And they said never buy chicken unless it's on the bone. Never. And so as I watched that special, this chicken came through the assembly line all black and blue. It was all black and blue. So I can only eat chicken on the bone, and you see this right now. This is crisp. It's got 10 more minutes to go to get it really crisp. What I do is I pull off a couple pieces now, 2 or 3 pieces. I'm going to pull off, go gnaw on them, go gnaw on a little bone, and then come back and I'll eventually show you. I'll show you all the grease that's involved in this stuff. But okay, folks, we're back. We just finished 30 minutes in the NuWave oven. Okay, let's try to wrap this up so I can get back drinking some PBRs and more wings. But I had a couple already. So we'll take this off. And first I want to show you the wings. These are the wings. Now, they're hot. And I'm going to bring one up to the thing. But they're crisp. They're juicy. No, they're not deep fried. They're just air fried on this thing. This is an old beat up NuWave oven. Now this new stuff that you have out there, the air fryers and all that stuff, I'm sure they're like this. I don't know, but you can't make wings any better than this. I'm going to pull one up. Hopefully it's crisp. But these are once I drown these in Frank's Red Hot, or you go to Buffalo Wild Wings, and if you look here, they're just juicy as shit. I mean, oh my God. And what you do is you drown them in Frank's Red Hot or whatever your favorite hot sauce is. And look at them. I mean, they're just incredible. And this is an old beat up 20-year-old NuWave oven that heats up here and it goes drains into the bottom. So let me pull these off and I'm going to show you the grease. Because one of the reasons why I brought you here is the grease. Is the grease in the bottom of the plate. Let me get this shit in. I'm going to throw this out real quick. Throw all the wings on here. I'm going to throw all the wings on here because I want to show you the grease before I start tapping some more PBR and some things. So this is the chicken. I mean, you can see just how crisp it is. And then you put your hot sauce on. But it's crisp and it's juicy. But what we're going to show you here now, if I can get... I'm just going to kind of show it a little, but I got to show you the grease. Okay, here's our little dough job right here, and so you can see a little grease on that, grease dripping off it. It's just dripping off it. And this is off these wings. So I'm going to put this. Let me put this. Shit. let me put it over here. It's going to be a mess. I just got to show you the grease in this thing. Okay, hang with me. Hang with me, folkies. I want to show you the grease. Okay, I mean, if you see it, it's just flowing here. This is, usually it's worse than this. So this, I think this may have been organic chicken. Let me see. I don't even know, but you can see the grease here. I'm gonna scoop it up. Okay, when you eat fried chicken, this is going into your arteries. This stuff is going into your arteries when you eat fried chicken. And I mean, it's just grease. I mean, I haven't even scraped it off the pan yet. I'm going to throw it back on. I'm going to put this back on. And I'm going to toss my wings back on it. Toss my wings back on so they can stay heated on this thing while I mow down a couple more PBRs. And so, but this is your wings. This is your wings in a New Wave oven. And it shows you the grease that are in these things. And a lot of grease. So, anyways, I'm going to put this back on to keep warm while they go knock down a few I already took off. So, anyways, folks, that's your New Wave oven chicken, and it tastes pretty gall darn good.